Blessed solstice, beautiful souls. I hope you have had an absolutely lovely solstice day. For those of you who aren't as familiar with the pagan side of this is the holiday of Yule. In the folkloric tradition, this is when the Oak King is born anew. Come equinox, he'll be prepared to fight the Holly King. In doing so, he will usher in spring and summer. Then the Holly King is reborn on the summer solstice and fights the Oak King at the autumn equinox to bring in the season of rest for winter. So in that way, the cycle keeps going. Solstice is a very special time because it is a time when things are betwixt and between, which means that if any spells are done, if any readings are done, if any castings are done during the solstice time period, they are more likely to have an oomph to them. I've been working on various spells and readings all freaking day doing this. By the way, if you would like a personal read, the information is in the box below. Feel free to drop me a line. So I am on the tired side, and I'm going to be up all night waiting to welcome the sun back when the Oak King is reborn. So, I'm not sure how good I'm going to be for this, but the reading itself should be good. Okay, so let's do the read. For me, the solstice is a new year. It is one of a periodic number of times during the year when you can observe a new year changeover. So as I was relaying this read, I was asking about what is coming in the year. What have we got ahead of us? What I got for the collective of people who pay attention to my readings, and I love all of you, is coming into this new year, 2020. This is a time when the wishes are being fulfilled. The manifestations that we have set in place, particularly the ones that have been in place since the collapsing of the timelines in September, are coming to fruition. Do not be surprised when things manifest for you quickly and more easily than ever before. This is your time of wishes being fulfilled. There have been times when you have felt like you were left out in the cold, particularly if you are the first in your social circle to get into things like law of attraction and manifestation and paying attention to the tarot cards. This tends to make people look at you strange. And, as you are going through this, there have been times when you have felt very left out of the cold. But as these things become more common, as more and more people learn the skills involved and learn the energy manipulation involved and see the scientific connection, so it's not just crazy woo-woo stuff, there's actually a reason that these things happen, then the people who know you are going to be turning to you as being an elder, someone who has led the way, someone who has already untapped the secrets to complete abundance that is available through doing these forms of energy manipulation. Manifestation works because of quantum entanglement theory and quantum physics. There's a long rant that I could do about that. I'll probably do a video on that in the next couple of days just to get it all out there. But what we are doing as we manifest is we recognize that we are energetic beings and our energy interacts with the energy of everything else in the universe. And when two energies can interact and you can control that interaction, you can determine what happens with those energies. As you learn to hone this skill, you can bring in any abundance that you desire. But you have to learn the skill to do so. And if you are the first in your social group to have been learning this skill, then yes, that's going to reflect. And people are going to come to you and ask how you do it. And let's face it, all of us, particularly those of us who have known a lack of abundance in the past, those of us who are unconsciously manifesting lack instead of manifesting abundance, yeah, it could be easy to go overboard with this whole wine, women, and song idea. Don't let it control you. Have fun, but don't let it control you. You can sit there and, manifest this abundance, manifest all the parties you want, but also know when to take it slow. Know when to look around you, know when to set your ground and manifest true abundance that will last longer than a night or a party. It's because some parties last longer than, yeah. Remember, you control all that happens around you. You truly are the ruler of your reality. Make wise decisions as you do this. Trust yourself first and foremost, because you are the source of your reality. The more people come to you in the next year and ask you for instructions, the more people ask you how you are doing the things you're doing, the more it's going to take a sense of internal strength to not want to show off. So be aware of that. Be prepared to have that strength. If you get too caught up in what you're doing, if you start showing off and getting cocky and taking it for granted, you will start losing control of your manifestations and things will not come out as you expected them to. Make sure you know what you are putting out so you know what the harvest will be. Breathe. The road before you branches in two ways. You can either go completely crazy with just manifesting anything and everything that crosses your little heart's desire, which is entirely possible. Or you can be responsible about it. You can sit there and you determine what is the pathway that works best for you and your abundance in the future. Part of having access to abundance is knowing how to manage it wisely. Not only for yourself, but for the good of everyone around you. You have this skill already. You wouldn't have made it this far in life if you didn't. Continue working with that skill. Once the headiness of, yes, I can make it happen, eases up a bit, be aware of what you're doing. Give back to the world around you. Don't hoard everything you manifest away. Manifest for other people. You can entirely do that too. It is completely possible to say, I want this person to have a warm place to sleep tonight, and make it happen. Even if your form of manifesting it is contacting a local shelter and making sure that they can get a sleeping bag out. And hey, if you need to know someone who does that, I can give you some recommendations. Make sure you are not so caught up in fulfilling your own desires that you neglect everyone around you. Part of the laws that make manifestation work, the law of attraction, is the law of reciprocity. Give back. I know it sounds crazy, but the universe truly does work on a sense of balance. For all, energy is neither created nor destroyed. It simply changes forms. As you are changing the form of the energy around you, make sure that the energy that you are putting into it is going into a good cause. You are the ruler of your reality. What you believe is what comes to pass. Believe in good. Believe in the betterment of everyone around you. Believe in the best in people, because that is what will then manifest in them. We all seek to have a safe place to rest. We all seek to have a home to come back to. Believe in that. Believe in the simple desires that people need, because that is what will give you the greatest fulfillment as you're doing things. And yes, you can and will manifest love in the next year. What shape that love takes is entirely up to you and is dependent on the manifestation as you put out. But in the coming year, energies have been changing, and this has been getting predicted over and over again. Things are going to come in more quickly than ever before. I literally can sit at a stoplight and manifest things that will happen right then. All of us can do this. Things are going to come more swiftly, and they are going to come through more strongly than ever before. So where you may be trying to manifest a nickel, you'll get a quarter. And remember, it's just as easy to manifest a castle as it is to manifest a button, according to Abraham Hicks, who knows a lot more about this than I do. You control your reality. You control what manifests. Make sure that you control your passions as you do this. And maybe you don't understand every little bit of the mechanics that make it work. You don't have to. Believe in the outcome, because that is how you control the energies. Believe and it comes to you. Okay, I guess that's enough of a solstice rant for me. Not where I thought this read was going at all. All right, I hope you all have a blessed Yule night. And I will talk to you tomorrow.